For this challenge, I need to make a pumpkin dish. And I need a pumpkin about this big. So, come on. This collaboration calls for any pumpkin. You could grow it, but if you didn't have success in growing, you could come to the store and buy it. Here I am. This one's way too big. I was only 3 people in my house and I'd have so much pumpkin. This one looks pretty good, promising, but still a little bit too big. I'm looking for something smaller. Oh, I got it. This one. This is the size I want. Perfect. Perfect size. However, that's not the color that they want. So I'm looking for the orange pumpkins, and I'm looking for one that's about the same size. This one here looks exactly the one I want. So this is the one I'm choosing. I'm bringing you here to the Latin store or the Mexican store to show you some of the ingredients that I'll be using to make this pumpkin. Right here, you will find them. This is what we call panela. This is the sugar that I'll be using. It comes in this form. It also comes in this form. Or this form. But I like it this way. I'm used to it this way. So, and this area right here is where I find the herbs. And I'm looking for this sweet pepper. Pimienta dulce entera. So I'll take one of these. Okay, so these are the ingredients that I have here. 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 3 cloves, and 3 or 4 of this, what we call pimienta dulce entera. You get this at the Latin stores. It really, to me, it smells like nutmeg. So you can probably get away with just putting a little, maybe 1/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 2 cups of this, what we call panela. It's brown sugar in a form. This comes directly from the sugar cane, and it comes like this. And I scraped it. I grated the whole thing, so it comes out to about, some of these pieces I couldn't grate any smaller, so it comes out to about 2 cups of brown sugar or 2 cups of panela, and of course a small pumpkin, pretty small pumpkin. If your pumpkin was bigger than this, you would add more panela, another cup, and just keep this the same, and maybe add 3 more of these, and maybe a half of these. It's really all up to taste. But let's go. Hi. Okay, so we're gonna start right now. What I'm doing a collaboration, and unfortunately I have to read or I'll get it wrong. It's a collaboration with Andrea from Digging for Health, and she calls it Pumpkin Palooza. And what I'm going to do is I use a small pumpkin because there's only 3 of us in this house, and I don't want to make a big old pumpkin. But she says the size didn't matter as long as it was these kind of pumpkins. The recipe I'm about to share with you is a recipe we have in our country of Central America, and they use a green pumpkin. They don't use this pumpkin. But I'm going to do it with this pumpkin so that you can see the flavor is going to be phenomenal, even with this kind of pumpkin. So come along with me, join me, and I'll show you what we do. I'm going to be using a cleaver because this is thick, pretty thick. There we go. Whoa! Look, this is what I want. And I'm going to just take all the seeds out, And I'll show you, I'll come back in a few minutes once it's all cut up in chunks, okay? I have my husband scraping because it's pretty hard to scrape. And then we'll take all the seeds out of this one too. That's perfect. Thank you. First things I'm going to put in here will be all the spices. The cinnamon. The cloves. The vanilla. And the sugar. Some of these I wasn't able to grate them all the way. Take that one out. And last will be the salt. Quarter. There we go. And I'll be placing all these upside down, downside, this part down. So, oh, one thing I did forget to tell you, I will be using 1/4 cup of water because this will believe it or not, this gives off an awful lot of water at the end. So if I put a lot of water in here, it's just gonna leave the syrup not thick enough. So here I am gonna just give it 1/4 cup of water. And if I think I need some more later, then I will add it. For right now, that's all I'm giving. And I'll turn them inside out, or I should say upside down, with the hard shell on the top. We'll start this at medium for right now. And cover it. I'll be back when it's boiling and I'll see if I need to add a little bit more water. But again, this will just drop an awful lot of water. It'll get very, very, very watery. So let's leave it at medium for right now. Let's check this. It's been cooking for 1 hour. And this is how it should look. Take a look at that. You can see that it's still, see, it's boiling. And it has reduced from the way it was all the way down. Isn't this delicious? Okay, we are gonna try this. We are going to try. Let me see. I'll bring you in so you can see it. And I'll dish out one. And I'll have my husband try it right here. There you go, babe.
Okay. Let's do it. Oh,
it's hot.
What a treat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is so delicious, huh?
It's,
So good.
it's too
I can
hot.
eat the whole thing.
It's too hot.
I'll eat it hot. It's so good. Thank you.
So there you go. Ayote and miel. This is pumpkin with syrup. You could say that's syrup because it turned into syrup. This is a different way of serving it over ice cream. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Can you taste it? I'm sure you can. Over vanilla ice cream. Delicious sweet pumpkin. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Pumpkin over ice cream. Can you see that? Pumpkin. Caramelized pumpkin over ice cream. Wow. Bye-bye. And as always, hit the bell, like, share, and subscribe.